Hi guys!
What up though?
Welcome to the Kenny and Yesi YouTube channel. This is
Kenny.
And I'm Yesi. Of course. So today, for our first YouTube video, we are talking about
Interracial couples.
Yes.
And what it's like to be one.
Right. Because it's hard out here. Right.
Day.
You know, we joke right now, but I know it's pretty hard to, in the beginning, to like ignore the stares, the looks.
It's still hard sometimes.
It is, but you know, you just kind of like find out, well, we've been together for 8 years. So,
8.
You know, it gets a little easier. You know, you just kind of like get those looks, you know, those looks where they just kind of like look at you like that and you're like, really? Like, what did I do to you? Like, I'm just walking around here. Like, we could just be walking, holding hands maybe, talking, and you get those looks. It's like, we're not doing no PDF or a PDF. PDA.
Ain't nobody got time for PDFs. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know how hard it is to convert a Word doc to a PDF?
It's very hard. Especially with our program. We have a very...
Our computer's slow.
Yeah. And our printer is terrible. Anyway, you know, we could just be walking around, minding our own business, and all of a sudden we just ruin someone's day. Like...
Right. It's amazing how much you can affect somebody else's life.
Right.
Just from being alive.
Exactly. Just being together. It's like, no.
So, like, we have this walk that we do where we go over by the river and we just walk for, like, how many miles? Like 7, 8 miles, probably. Because it's like a 5K both ways.
Right. Oh, and, yeah. It's marked on the floor.
Yeah. And then, like, that entire time, there's always at least 1 or 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people that have walked by and went at some point. And it's like, chill.
Right.
Chill out.
Mind your own business. You know, enjoy nature. You're by the river.
Right.
Enjoy your walk.
That's a lot of people's problem is that they care too much about what other people are doing.
Right. I mean, if we don't care, like, come on. Why are you caring? Like, stop stressing about other people. Right. Let it go. But yeah, I mean, you know, and it's not just hard, like, with, like, our own, I guess, our own people, like, our own race or whatever, because we see it from other people. Like,
everybody.
Like, I'm Mexican. Like,
and I'm white.
He sure is, very.
I mean, so, technically.
Well, technically, yeah, you are. But kinda. Anyway, I mean, you see it from everybody. And it's like, why do you care?
That is the question. Why do you care?
Right.
What is it within you that you hate so much that you gotta hate on us?
Right.
Like,
but I mean, you know, you just get those looks and you just keep on, you know, doing what you were doing, because you're not gonna let that look, that person ruin your day. If they want to ruin their day by caring too much about what we're doing, you know, that's on them. Like, we're still gonna live our lives, be happy, and just be nice to everybody else. I mean, that's all we can do.
Ruin your day won't ruin ours.
Right. Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean, I know that when we first started dating, like, you know, I was okay with it, but then getting to meet his family was like, I was thinking like, oh my goodness, are they gonna be as accepting as him? Like, you know, it's nerve-wracking, like the stress, the nerves, are they gonna be nice to me? Are they gonna be okay with us being together?
I tried to tell her. She was so caught up on the fact that my family's in Mississippi. That's what it was. And Mississippi is usually just closed-minded, like buffoonery. You know, it's a lot of buffoonery in Mississippi. But Go ahead. Go and finish your story.
I think I was very lucky to be introduced to his family, like that he has the kind of family that he has, because they're nice, they're accepting, like they were very nice to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so stressed out, but they were so nice.
And there are plenty of interracial couples in my family already.
There are. I just, it's just the nerves and the first time meeting, and especially because we had been together for, what was it, like a year? Almost a year.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, almost a year before.
We were like a month away. No, 2 months. A couple months away, right?
I think so.
A couple months away before. It would have been a year. Because it was May, right?
Yes, Memorial Day.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually took a trip down there to visit his family, and it's pretty nerve-wracking. To say the least.
Shoot. The first time I went over to your parents' house? Oh my God. Okay, like the first time I went over, it was nighttime because we were going out.
Yeah, it was.
And I met just like a couple people. I didn't meet everybody. And
really?
I didn't meet everybody that night.
Oh, no, because you met my sister and I think my mom?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just your sister and your mom.
Yeah.
And a baby.
Might have been Eli.
And but it wasn't that night that I was nervous, because I already kind of felt like I knew your sister. She was feeding me before I met her.
Right.
Like literally, I was getting food from her before I met her. And her mom is just the nicest person in the world. So it was easy that night. It was the next time I went. It was daytime. It was Thanksgiving.
It was Thanksgiving.
Oh, talk about nerve-wracking. I was in full panic mode inside. Like, rolled up. I didn't want to get up. Didn't want to go inside. And then I get in there and everybody's nice to me. I'm getting food shoved down my throat. I was just like, all right.
How many tamales did you eat?
I don't know.
Lost count.
It was more than 9. I know that much because that's how far I counted before I started counting.
Yeah. And then Mom made you take a whole bag of them home.
Lasted me a solid 3 days. Even though it was like 20 in the bag.
Hey, that's how it is with tamales.
I was
You don't mess with tamales. You just eat with tamales. You don't count them. You just keep them coming.
That was one thing that I got to learn.
Yeah.
I had never had a homemade tamal until then. And I was just like, no more frozen anything.
I remember my mom being nervous. Like, she was like, is he gonna like the food? Like, is he gonna be able to eat this? I was like, yeah, he's fine. If he doesn't want to
try almost anything,
I guess he can just drink water or pop or whatever.
There's no way I would have been able to go over there for Thanksgiving and not eat.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way.
Because for Thanksgiving, we usually have, like, the traditional Thanksgiving stuff, which is, like, the turkey and stuff. But then we have to Mexican it up and have our tamales, sometimes mole,
And the things they wrap in bacon.
Oh, yeah, we wrap the turkey in bacon. It's delicious.
The meatloaf was in bacon.
Oh, yeah, my sister does make the meatloaf wrapped in bacon. Bacon. It's amazing.
When's Thanksgiving? How far are we?
Well, I don't know this year.
Yeah, true. Oh, man. We can't talk about that, though.
Right.
YouTube doesn't really want people talking about that thing that's going on right now. Unless you're the news.
Okay.
So, yeah. At least you can't mention it by name, by what it is, because the robots on YouTube will pick it up and take it away. But but I mean, back to basically who we are is it's like, even when I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, I'm always on one of them, and somebody will say something, and this is usually my folks, this is usually black people. Let's not deny it. I'll go somewhere and they'll be like, if if a black man has anybody but a black woman, he's weak and all this and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, why? Why does that make the man weak? Why does that make him anything but who he is? And usually the response is that only black women can understand a black man's struggle and help him through it. What? Okay, first of all, not everybody struggles the same struggle. Like, you might be from New York. I'm from Mississippi. We ain't got the same struggle. I've probably dealt with way more racism than you have. It's just the facts. But
more out there.
Right.
Like, in your face.
She's probably dealt with just as much racism as I dealt with. Like, no, you can't say that only black women can understand a black man's struggle. And it would be the same for Latinos. Like, there's no way you can say that.
Right.
Because not every struggle is the same.
No.
And a lot of struggles that I've had, she's had them. And having.
The struggle doesn't end.
Wow, it's too real. That's what they mean. Struggle is real.
Yeah.
It's all about love, though. Like,
we just struggle together. That's fine. That's what it is all about.
That part.
Know? Yeah.
It's all about the love. You just gotta love. You know what I'm saying? Put some love in it.
Yeah. Just shrug the bad energy off and keep on going.
There you go. Get the dust off your shoulder.
Right.
I just took that joint way back. We old.
Have you heard about the donkey one?
Oh, man. What are we doing?
Come on, someone out there has to know about the donkeys. You know,
why don't you tell
proverb thing.
Why don't you tell them? Give it to them. Maybe there's some Zoomers out there.
Oh. Oh, man.
Gen Z don't know.
Well, there was this farmer who wanted to get rid of the donkey because he was like, there's no point in having this donkey because this donkey is worth nothing. Because I guess he couldn't use him for anything. So he just, like, decided to, sadly, bury the donkey alive. Like, he dug the hole and put the donkey in there. And he was, like, you know, throwing the dirt back on top of the donkey. And the donkey just kept on shrugging it off. Shrugging it off. And donkey ended up just being on top of the dirt. Because he kept on shrugging it off. You know? Yeah. My tia taught me that one. She always said, just shrug it off, keep on going.
Be like the donkey.
Yeah. He's a smart donkey, man.
Hey, something as simple as just shrugging it off. Like,
right. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, though. You gotta be like that.
Yeah, you do.
Because you're gonna get hate from a lot of different angles.
Right. And not just, you know, interracial couples. It's, you know.
It's everybody.
Yeah, you get it from whatever. They don't like how you look, or they don't like, you know, the kind of clothes you're wearing, or whatever. Like,
they could just not like you because you. Like,
right.
Period. Like, they could see a Latino couple and be like, oh, I bet they're illegal. They could see a black couple and be like, they about to be the loudest effers in here right now. Like, you could even see a white couple and be like, Karen. Like, it's always something.
Right.
It's always something.
You know, I mean, for me, growing up, I always knew, you know, that there's a way that people look at you and they think about you. And for me, it was always like, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Like, do what you gotta do and prove them wrong. Like, doesn't matter, you know, doesn't matter if they say something. No, you do your best on whatever, you know, you're trying to do. Prove them wrong. Like, yeah, they might think in their minds, like, oh, she's illegal. She probably doesn't know English. And it's probably broken. And, you know, she's taking someone else's job.
She speaks better English than I do.
And it's like, no. Like, that's why, like, in school, I always tried my hardest because I was like, no, I'm going to get good grades and graduate because my siblings didn't graduate, not even from high school. So for me, it was like, no, everyone thinks I'm gonna be just like my siblings, and I'm gonna prove them wrong. So I did. And so when we get those looks, I just, shrug it off. I'm like, no, we're gonna be the respectful couple here, and not, be disrespectful to anyone, not even to the people giving us those looks. So,
And then there are the good people who have went out of their way to come up to us. You guys are so cute. And you know what I'm saying? That's just like, that's a heart melter right there.
It is. Like, it just like brightens up your day. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna take that in. I'm not gonna shrug that off.
and it's only because we're an interracial couple.
Right.
But okay.
And it's like, thank you. Like, right. And it could have just been because they noticed someone else giving us a look or a hard time, and that's appreciative. Like,
it's definitely appreciated
because it's very nice. Like,
yeah, you don't have to do that.
No, to go out of your way to make someone feel good. Like, thank you. Thank you very much. Not many people do that. So yeah. So I mean,
remarkably though, it's usually like seniors.
It is. It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. And going back to the family situation, I think we just got lucky that our families are very accepting.
Yeah.
Like, my mom, I remember her telling me, like, as long as he loves you, he takes care of you, he treats you right, he respects you. She's like, I don't care. He could be purple for all I care.
Her mama love me.
She does. She always, Kenny! She's always trying to feed him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want some rice?
Mm-hmm.
She makes, it's called arroz con gandules. It's, rice with, like, chickpeas. It's supposed to be a Puerto Rican rice, but how she makes it, it's like Puerto Rican rice with Mexican twist to it. And, like, he loves it. It's everyone's favorite, really. Like, anyone who goes visits, they're like, you got some of that rice?
Yeah, we're always expecting the rice.
And so, Mom knows. She's like, get some rice?
And if it's not made, she makes it so quick. It's like,
right. Yeah. He's spoiled.
Yeah.
But yeah,
man, with everything that's going on, we haven't been out there to get in.
No, it's just the rice, huh?
Well, obviously we miss Mom and the rest. Just the rest. Just kidding.
But yeah, I mean, and we personally know some interracial couples that aren't as lucky, and it's really hard. Like, I know, I mean, it can drive a wedge between the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sad because, you know they love each other, but then it's hard with the families. Going into this relationship, I was always like, I honestly don't care what my family thinks.
She used to say that.
I would say that because he would ask me, what if your family doesn't like me? I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, we're together. It's you and myself. Like,
boom.
They're not with you. Okay, so it's us. Like, like if they don't like it,
me and you. It's just me and you.
Right? I'm like, if they don't like it, well, I guess we won't be attending many family events. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. Like, and if I decided to go to family events, it would have been like for like an hour or two, and then I'd be like, okay, bye guys. You don't want him here? Well, then I guess I won't be here for much longer. And that's how I went into the relationship. Like, I was like, I don't care.
And with my folks, 3 days after we started talking to each other, I texted him and told him I found my wife. And I was like, whatever. I told him that she was Mexican American, and I was like, found my wife. And they were like, okay. And then they wanted to meet her, and there it was.
Yeah. The only one that I was like concerned that he would have said something rude or whatever was my dad. Like,
she was worried about. I mean, it's that culture, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's something else. But anyway,
he's never said a rude word to me.
No, he hasn't
ever.
But yeah, he was the only one that I was like, oh, I don't know about this. But even if he would have said something or been, you know, told me something, like, I was just like, well, I don't care. Like, whatever, I guess you're entitled to your opinion, but that's not my opinion. Growing up, I had friends of all kinds of friends. Because, you know, I grew up in Chicago. And so...
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna say she don't know? You know? Chicago? I mean, I don't know nothing about that.
I had all types of friends coming over. And so, I mean, I guess they were already kind of being prepared. Yeah.
And I mean, when you're an interracial couple, you don't really connect either over just to kind of step away from the family part of it. You don't really connect over culture. Like when you're like a black man, black woman, or a Latina and a Latino man, like you connect over just culture. Like that's how you get to know each other. Like it's based off of something that you've done the same in the past, where it's like the chancla or going to pick your switch. Like it's something in your culture that you relate to with each other. But with us, it wasn't built on that. It was built off of just pure, I want to get to know you. I like your personality. It's just like individual. Like I like her as an individual. She likes me as an individual. Turned into love, and now it's 8 years.
Right.
And one of the things that we both loved about each other, we nerds.
We are.
You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is not a green screen. These are real books.
Those are mine.
And they are lined up around this wall. And there are plenty of piles of them around as well. No, they need to know. It's an obsession.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, the race doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It just doesn't. And a lot of times people think she's black anyway. And they always asking me if I know Spanish.
Well, I like it when they actually go to you saying something in Spanish.
And I'm like... I mean, I can pick up on some of it, but they talk so fast. It's like...
That's me when I'm with your family.
See?
In Mississippi, they run all of their words together, and I'm just like...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not.
I know, right?
It's funny. It's funny because it's even funnier because they're actually speaking English.
Right.
But you're sitting there like that, and I have to translate when they walk away.
I was like, what did they say? I'm
like, all he said was, food's gonna be done in a minit.
Ah, okay.
But it sounded like food be done in a minute. All right?
But faster.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was like, oh no.
Like, I remember the first time I translated for you, it was so funny. Because you were just like so confused looking, and I was like, I know she didn't understand that. Let me just tell her what he said. Because she was just like, and then she looked at me like,
it's your uncle, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they talk fast.
Like, I can understand, like, the younger people. Like, your cousins.
And my parents.
And your parents. Like, your mom sometimes is hard to understand what she's saying. Especially over the phone. Oh, my goodness. So it's as I just look at him like...
They just talk fast. It's so fast. Everything gets run together.
And then I'm like, what'd you say?
I do it sometimes.
He does, and I'm like, huh? What'd you say?
And then I'm like, oh, that's right. You have proper ears. Let me slow down.
Hey, I now say some stuff that I wasn't.
Country. Country. More than me.
I don't even realize I'm saying it, and it just comes out. I'm like, okay.
You gonna take the bag over there? You gonna go on over there and take the bag? You gonna come back? Come back around the corner and get your own over here, man. That's what you.
Hey, you say some Spanish words even without realizing it too.
You know what?
You'll be talking and then you say pero instead of but. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does.
I do. I caught myself the other day. After she been telling me for a while that I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I never noticed it until a couple days ago.
Yeah. I guess the main point is...
Don't give a damn.
Yeah. Don't, like... You know, they're not gonna be with you or with, you know, your significant other. You know, it's like they're not gonna be there with you in your house, your apartment, your whatever.
Don't give a damn.
Yeah, like if you're happy together, just be happy. Like their opinion is not gonna matter. Later, you know, it shouldn't matter right now.
We need to put it on the shirt. If you happy together, be happy.
Right. Like, why are you gonna ruin your relationship, your life, because someone else just decided to be like, no, that's wrong. You're not supposed to be together. You're different. Like, yeah, like, okay, and? It doesn't matter. You know, if you... It's hard to find the person that you're meant to be with. Like, come on. Someone who actually loves you, respects you.
Oh, that one.
Yes. Is loyal and cares for you. Like, you know, would be there for you for anything. And can understand you. Like, man. Like, don't give that up. Like, don't give it up for somebody else. That, you know, doesn't matter. Because
that 80-20 rule is a real thing. 100%. I don't know if you know it.
What's that?
But like, they say that you get 80% of what you want. So basically you're getting 100% of what you need. But you're getting 80% of what you want in the relationship with the person that you're in love with and all that. Mm-hmm. And then there's 20% left that you could be getting from somebody outside of the relationship. So like the lust part. So basically, if it was somebody out there who was super freaky, right? And there's this couple who don't really have sex at all. And the guy's just like, I want more sex. I'm sick of it. And the woman's just like, I'm tired. I work. And he's just like, all right, then he steps out. He goes to the lustful thing over there, the super freak. And that's where he gets his 20%. Well, then his 80% finds out. She leaves him. He's stuck with 20%. So then he's only 20% fool. When he could have been 80 to 100. Which is really 100. That's really what it is. I mean, we're talking for real. Because, I mean, you're tired sometimes. It is what it is.
Like, you know, life isn't a movie. Like, you can't just...
Yeah. You ain't just waking up with morning breath and getting it in. Who doing that? It's morning breath.
Like, you know, you can't be rabbits around here. Cause life is hard.
There are limits, man.
Yeah. But, yes, just be happy.
Just be happy.
Yeah.
That's it. That is it.
Right.
Be happy.
Yeah, if you can find someone who actually, like, loves you, cares for you, respects you, understands you, you know, is there for you, don't let that go. It's hard to find.
Almost impossible.
Right.
Once you find it, you never let it go. You grab it. You hold it. All right, so before we go, let's talk about what this channel is and what it's gonna be.
What's this channel about?
Us.
Who?
Us.
Huh?
Me, you, and the cat.
Oh, the cat?
Yeah.
She's sleeping. I don't think she cares very much.
She doesn't care at all. So basically, it's not really gonna be about us, but it's like
we're not the self-centered, okay?
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. It's just gonna be fun, right? We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna be doing what? We're gonna be doing skits. We already got something planned out. I just got to get her on board because she's not comfortable on camera yet. My poor baby. This is her first video.
He has been trying to get me to do YouTube for
years.
a very long time.
Years.
And I've been saying no.
I've been a small YouTuber for years now. My channel don't grow because I run out of motivation. Because really, this is what I've been wanting to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And finally got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, games, skits, like real talk sessions like this one.
Right.
What else?
You have any talking topic ideas? Hit us up.
Comment section down below.
Right.
We'll see it right away.
If you say anything negative, we'll just shrug it off.
Yeah. Chances are your comment won't even show up.
What?
Whoa. You kicked the camera.
I told you I wasn't meant for this.
You've adjusted the camera. You had your angle going. It's just ruined now. Now we gotta start over. We're not starting over. This is the angle right here. Let me see what hold on.
Technical difficulty.
We back? I think we back. This is as close as it's gonna get right now.
Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, we'll have videos that are like series, like a series of videos. Serial? Is what you call them? Serial videos? When it's like a series of like the same title, but like different episodes.
Oh, they just like we were gonna eat some cereal or something.
Esta.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, please.
How long has it been since we had Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
A very long time.
Oh, my goodness. You're gonna make me hungry. And we just got done eating like 2 hours ago.
No. We ate at noon. It's 4:36.
Oh, almost 5 hours ago. Never mind. Got a right to be hungry. So she's gonna have a video series. The one that we've planned out so far. It's gonna be called
Pajama Talk? I got it. I forgot. We talked about this.
We talked about this for more than one day. This was one of the things that she really liked about that we were going to do on the channel, that she was going to do, because that's going to be just her thing.
So it's going to be pajamas, coffee, and talking about something.
Because we're eventually going to get to a point where we do a video almost every single day.
We're hoping.
Monday to Friday. Not Saturday and Sunday. We're off.
No, we need our weekend.
Right. And we're still working. We have jobs.
We do. Sadly enough.
Not sadly enough. You gotta be happy right now.
No, I mean, sadly enough, I have to go to work.
Well, yeah, it is pretty. That sucks. She's an essential worker right now.
Yeah. Well, I should be happy because I have a job. Yes. I'm happy because I have a job.
That part.
My feet aren't very happy because they hurt.
Anybody out there struggling right now, we feel your pain. And we're sorry you're going through it.
Right, yes.
So, Pajama Talk.
Pajama Talk.
I forgot what I was going to name the one I was going to do.
Ooh. Walk and Talk?
Kenny's Walk and Talk. There you go.
There you go.
Kenny's Walk and Talk, because I go for runs, and part of the run is a walk. Because I'm a big boy. I'm not little. Okay? I just started running like, what was it, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So don't freak out if he's like out of breath and just like
Yeah, I'm not
wheezing a bit.
I'm not dying. I'm just
He's just
getting in shape.
yes, which is a good thing. Health.
And I almost like to record that on my phone because I don't want to carry a camera with me when I go.
Yeah, no, I can see very bad things happening.
To the camera.
Yes.
And to me. Like running into a car or a dumpster.
The dumpster. Sorry. No, it won't be funny.
Can you imagine me running into the dumpster and my headphones flying off?
No, it wouldn't be funny.
And then I would call you. You'd be at work. I'm going to be like, babe, I ran into that dumpster. All she'll do is laugh. And I'll be like, I can't get up. And then she'll panic.
It's like, God damn.
But yeah, that's part of what we got planned for you. We'll talk about some more stuff on a later video because that's pretty much all we have in stone right now.
Right.
But yeah. Anything else?
Don't think so.
Just be happy.
Be happy. Stay safe, you guys. Please take care.
Follow your state officials' orders.
Yes.
During this thingamajig. Do not play with it, please.
Yes. It's dangerous.
We're losing people.
Yeah. Yeah. So please be careful, stay safe, stay home if you can.
And if you got it like that, like, go ahead and donate to feed some hungry kids.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to school right now, so they're not getting that school lunch when they would usually get breakfast and lunch at school, and maybe even a snack. Right now, they might be at the house and their mom or dad or their parents might not have anything, so they might not be eating.
Yes.
Except for what a school can still provide to them on like a food truck or something. So these places need a little donation, a little help.
Yes.
Eventually we'll try to find something that we can link down below so you can just donate to it. But yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So, that has been it. Our first episode.
Hey! You finally did it.
Yay.
How'd it feel?
Anyway.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. And if you want to keep on watching us, you know what to do. Subscribe.
She said subscribe in case you... That's for the people in the back.
Yeah.
And comment topics you want to hear us talk about. Because I like this. This is one of the things I think we should be doing too. Just sit down, talk.
Yeah.
So, comment down below, subscribe, like the channel, like the videos, like the everything that we do, like our Twitters and our Facebooks, and I don't know, we don't even have that stuff yet, but like it anyway.
Right. And if you don't have anything nice to say, please just don't say nothing.
Just shut the hell up.
Yeah. To us or to anyone else.
Because we ain't gonna care anyway.
Yeah. Or to anyone else, just be nice. Try to be nice to people.
Don't be a bully.
No.
We just rambling now, but don't be a bully.
No. Any crocheters or knitters, please consider joining Lion Brand's Hat Not Hate campaign. It's where you make hats, blue hats, because blue is the anti-bullying color awareness. Yeah. So you make blue hats and you donate them to the campaign. It's on hatnothate.org. And so they're going to be distributed in October to kids in schools.
Nice.
For awareness and trying to share the message that it's okay to let someone know if you're being bullied or if you see someone getting bullied. Okay? Because bullying isn't good. So, yes. That is hatnothate.org.
And I'll drop the link down and I'll pin the link in the comments.
Okay.
Later! And thanks again for watching.
I feel like we're like that mom that keeps on saying bye and doesn't go away. So bye, guys.
But another thing.
Bye, guys.